Where do I want to go?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fun Facts Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We are here for another time of Fun Facts Friday. We have some fun facts for you. Like usual, we have a special guest today and hope you have a good time. First, let's start with today is some national days. We have some national days for today. It is National Student Nurse Day. It is Military Spouse Appreciation Day. It is Provider Appreciation Day, as far as Child Care Providers Appreciation Day. And it is also Have a Coke Day. So first, give a shout out to all of our student nurses who are preparing to be nurses and in the medical field, our frontline workers, very, very important right now. Shouts out to our military spouses. We have two, and actually both are retired, but once you're a military spouse, just like once you are considered military, you're always considered military. Once you're a military spouse, you're always a military spouse, right?
Right.
And we also have, it is Provider Appreciation Day. So we have some people who provide childcare services and work in childcares. And so thanks and shouts out to all of you guys for the work that you do. And
thank you, Sissy.
And thank you, Brother Patrick. He works in the classroom.
Oh, yeah.
Brother
Patrick, too.
Yeah, so we have some people on here. We appreciate you and what you do every day. And today is Have a Coke Day. And no, I don't have a Coke, but you know.
The one day I didn't get one.
I do not like Coke. Now, I'm a Pepsi drinker.
A&W root beer is a Coke product.
Okay. Well, you know what? This might be a Coke product. I don't know.
Is it
Dasani? It says King Juice Company, so I don't think that's a Coke product.
No, Dasani water. Dasani water is a Coke product.
Okay, I do drink Dasani water, but I don't like Coke. Okay, quick question. Is Coke the same as Pepsi?
No.
Thank you.
Pepsi
Some people say, bring me a Coke. Some people say, bring me a Coke, and they say, it doesn't matter. It could be Coke or Pepsi. No, it does matter, because Coke is not Pepsi.
No.
That's like saying it's the same thing as RC Cola.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I like RC Cola. I like RC Cola.
Really?
I do.
I like RC Cola with some Chinese food.
RC Cola with Chinese food?
RC Cola
Yeah.
with a bag of peanuts in it.
Peanuts in the RC Cola? Oh, wow,
Really?
that's a new one. I've never tried that one.
That's a Southern thing. That's a Southern thing.
RC Cola with the bag of peanuts in it. You know that's a different one. So does it make the peanuts get more of a sweet taste because they're picking up the sugar from the cola, or does it make the cola taste salty because it's picking up the saltiness from the peanuts?
It's a mixture.
Try it. I'll take your word for that one.
It sounds like a double dose of take your blood pressure medicine.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. But do you know our first fact of the day has something to do with our taste buds? And that if we did not have, how we talked about, does it taste salty, does it taste sweet? If we did not have saliva, we would not be able to taste anything.
Man, I wish I didn't.
You said you wish you didn't have saliva?
I'd be so.
But would you be skinnier, or would you just be eating food because you know you need to eat food?
Exactly.
So we eat food now. That's true. We eat food now because it tastes so good and we just got to keep eating it. So I guess I can see that. It does make a difference.
But
so
have you noticed when you see something, your mouth starts salivating and it starts watering up?
Yeah, because you recognize, yep.
And in your head, you say you can taste it. You know,
right.
You can taste it. You get all excited. So
same thing. Yep. And so it says that we looked at kidshealth.org, tells us that in order for food to have taste, it's the chemicals from the food, they dissolve in the saliva, and then once dissolved, they can be detected by the receptors in our taste buds that are on our tongue. So it's more than just having the taste buds on our tongue. It's the mixture of the saliva, the chemicals in the food, all of it works together. And just think of how quick that process is. Because we put something in our mouth, we taste it right away. It's not like
No,
we're
you
waiting.
taste it before you put it in your mouth.
You taste it when
Brian, I
you
was gonna
smell
say you
it.
smell it and you just taste it, especially if it's sour. You taste it like all right in here in your jaw.
Right there.
Right.
You know what it's gonna taste like right before you eat it. That is
Exactly.
true. Yep. And we don't even think about it. So let's see. How many taste buds do you think that the average person has?
How many taste buds do you think the average person has, honey?
Probably about 2 million.
Okay,
Lamel
2
says
million?
millions.
Millions. Okay. Well,
A lot.
a lot. Any other guesses?
I'll say 50.
That would have
50
been
taste
a
buds?
great poll question.
That definitely would have been. Well, the answer is that the average person, and again, these information is from kidshealth.org. The average person has about 10,000 taste buds, and they're replaced every 2 weeks or so.
Oh.
But as the person ages, some of the taste cells don't get replaced, and an older person may have only 5,000 working taste buds. So you know how when, like, if they tell you brush your tongue, so you're brushing off some of the old ones, and some of them will be replaced, some of them won't be replaced. And when I read that about an older person may only have 5,000 working taste buds, that could explain how as you get older, your tastes start changing. Like the other day, I wanted some hot Cheetos, and I usually
With
don't
some
eat
cream
hot,
cheese.
not with the cream cheese, just the hot Cheetos. Oh,
That
Sissy,
sounds
you
good.
like them with cream
It
cheese
It's
too?
delicious. It
I may
doesn't
have to
feel
try
so
it
good
one
coming
day.
out, but it tastes delicious.
I may have to try it one day.
Hot Cheetos
That
and
and chili
cream cheese.
cheese fries with cream cheese too.
Really?
Chili
Mhm.
cheese
Chili
with cream
cheese.
cheese. Okay.
The Frito ones?
Yes.
You know, it's also good. The Frito, those chips with peanut M&Ms.
The hot chips with peanut M&Ms?
No, the chili cheese Fritos with
Chili
peanut
cheese
M&Ms.
Fritos with peanut M&Ms. See, that's that.
Okay,
That's
now
that.
see, y'all
sweet and
talked about
salty.
me with my RC Cola and peanuts.
Yeah.
That one there.
Yep, that's what that is. So
So you said as they get older, as someone gets older, their taste buds change and
Yep,
they
it's-
lose some of those.
we lose some of them, and it says an older person may only have 5,000 working taste buds, and that's why foods may taste stronger or different than they did as a child. Because as you're adult, your taste buds aren't the same. They are, you know, you don't have as many receptors, so you're not going to taste things exactly the same. And it makes sense because our taste buds, things do taste different after a while.
Well, you know, then that's just like hair follicles.
How we start losing our hair.
Yeah, we just losing. We're losing hair follicles. We're losing taste buds.
Well, I don't know. Patrick looked like he might have lost all his hair follicles already.
That was about at age 20. What was that, babe? About 23?
At about 23, you started losing your hair follicles?
It was
That-
my lining was way back here.
Oh, wow.
And he would try to hang on to it though.
Please tell me you didn't do the George Jefferson though with the little ring around your head.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm just gonna let it. I'm gonna. You know what? Hey, that's the way the good Lord made me. So I'm gonna just let it grow, and I'm gonna line it up too,
In a circle?
in a circle.
No.
Did you hear about the kid who got in trouble because he wanted to act grown? So his dad gave him that haircut.
I saw that. I did see that picture.
Haley's going to have it next.
No.
Just kidding.
No. Please don't. Please don't. We'll have to save him and be like, look, you know what? I'm going to have to pull an auntie executive move. Please don't give him to George Jefferson. So I heard somebody say something about M&Ms. Who likes M&Ms?
That was
Peanut
Des.
ones.
We all like.
Oh, and the almond ones.
I was about to say, so now, Desiree, do you
Yes.
only like the peanut M&Ms?
We like
I
the
like the peanut
M&Ms.
ones and the almonds, but I eat it weird. Like I bite them, and I'll eat the chocolate first, and then I'll eat the peanut. I don't bite them and eat them all together.
How you do all that with the little? That's a lot of work with the little tiny M&Ms.
It's like eating a sunflower seed. You just break it, the shell a little bit, then you eat. Yeah.
I'll just put them in my mouth.
I want some M&Ms now. I love M&Ms.
I know now we're talking about.
I'll bring you some M&Ms. You can bring me some Popeyes.
What about has
That
anyone
don't sound
tried?
like a good deal.
Well, it could be a good deal. Depends on how many M&Ms she's bringing you.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Yep, she could be getting you one of the big containers of peanut M&Ms, or it could be one of the little small packages.
The
You never
Costco
know.
size bag.
You know what? That's a good deal.
Yeah, that's a real good deal.
What about the peanut butter M&Ms?
Nope.
I like those.
They're all right. They're all right. They're all right.
Those remind me, I guess, because I like Reese's Pieces. So it's different than the Reese's Pieces, but the peanut butter in the M&M. I like that.
I think I like the Reese's Pieces because the chocolate isn't as thick.
Yeah,
Mm.
because I like, but I don't usually like peanut butter stuff.
Oh.
But I do like Reese's.
You do like Reese's? Yeah, it's a different taste.
It is.
Is it real peanut butter?
You know, I don't
Reese's
know.
has their own peanut butter.
Yeah, I was just
Reese's
getting
does
ready
have their
to
own
say
peanut butter.
that.
Really?
I've never tried it because I think it would be too sweet for a sandwich.
But it makes a very good peanut butter cookie.
Mm. You know what? You
we
should
need
use some and make a peanut butter cookie. Let me test my taste buds.
Can I
out.
try it too?
Right.
Journey just made us peanut butter cookies the other day with
Well,
Skippy.
I didn't get any, so I'm not part of the us apparently.
Did she use it? Well, she used Skippy.
Yeah,
She didn't try the Reese's. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
But-
didn't have a Reese's.
So we have a question regarding M&Ms. Why is there only, if M&Ms are M&Ms, why is there only one M on the M&M?
Because it stands for Mars and
Can they hear
Mars.
you?
Stands for Mars and Mars, but there's only one M on it. It's not
So
two.
why is it not on both sides?
If
But
it's Mars
they
and
throw
Mars,
away the
there's only
ones that are
one M
double.
stamped on it.
You're supposed to eat 2 at a time.
That's a good one.
Well, I don't know if they can't fit it because if you go to the M&M store, you could put different things on top of M&M, so it's not that
Yeah.
there's a space problem.
No, but we're talking
Right.
about the original M&M.
Yeah.
Only has one M.
I got it. I know what it is.
What is it?
He googled it.
You only see one M, but at the factory, it's stamped twice.
On top of each other, so we only see it
Oh.
once.
Yes. Drop the mic.
That was a stretch. That was a stretch. They stamped the M's on top of each other, so we only see one. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
because
we'll
we
let-
want a shadow.
Yeah.
The double
Well,
stamp.
Sissy, did you have the reason? Hello?
Is she
Did we
frozen?
Did she freeze?
I think she froze.
Yeah, because her smile
Or
was holding
is she
too long.
either froze or she's thinking very hard about the answer.
Well,
Oh, hello, you're back.
oh,
Did you
there
lose
she's.
me?
Yeah, we lost you for a second. Did you have a reason? Do you have the real reason why there is only one M on the M&Ms?
Well, they have all these versions of different things. And so, there's a lot of copycat stuff going on out there. So when you see only one M, that means that's the real deal.
Oh.
Okay. So when you go to the 99-cent store and you get that bag that says M&Ns, you know that that's not the one.
That's not the one.
On the bag, it says M&M.
Mm-hmm.
The bag says M and M, but the candy
With
itself is
apostrophe
going to
S.
only have one M.
It only has one.
So
You can hear me now?
And then when you
Yes,
look
we
at it,
hear.
it is a
You hear me now?
certain
Yeah,
that
yeah,
the
yeah.
M&M,
Mic
that
checking,
M
don't
is
mind him.
placed on an M&M. Look
Because
how
the generic kind may not have any stamp, but the candy might be the same colors, and they try to imitate the taste, but if it doesn't have an M on it, it's just the imitation one.
it's
Never
an
heard of it.
imitation.
They do. Fake M&Ms do taste different. Like
Like
What's
Jelly
the-
Bees and Jelly Bellies.
like those sixlets.
Sixlets.
Yeah, sixes. I don't like those.
Now, sixlets are different though, because sixlets are the little circles.
They're
Yeah.
delicious.
Right.
Yes, I
No,
love
them
sixlets.
things are not good.
Yes, you take all of you to go down the
That's all
tube.
like just started PB.
What'd you say?
Oh, Desiree said I sounded creepy.
He sounds creepy
So
on the mic.
VidStream is practicing his broadcasting.
Yeah, we see.
No, I'm actually testing out the new computer. We got a new computer for the sound booth and it has the video. So I'm like, let me see if I can do it well here. So it seems to work apparently with the system.
And we hear you good.
Good.
Yep.
Good to hear.
And
Volume wise, maybe I sound deeper. Probably because it's cleaner, because it's actually sound processed.
You sound like a voiceover actor.
Yeah,
like
so it's like really clean because of the processing we have on the microphone and the sound system. It's not taking up all the open area sounds.
Can you pick up a book and begin to read for us?
Oh, I was gonna say be a cartoon character. Do one of your voices that you did as a kid.
In the beginning was the Word.
Yeah, see, he sounds like
The
those
Word was
apps
with
you
God.
get.
And the
sounds
Word
like that
was
Bible
God.
Gateway app that's gonna read the scriptures to you, put you to sleep.
We can make some money off this.
So today we have a special guest on with us, and part of Fun Facts Friday is we're going to share some fun facts and interesting topics, and we also will highlight someone. We know a lot of people are out there that may have businesses. We are sharing our recordings on YouTube and Facebook and sharing your websites if you have a website to help spread the word for your businesses or products that you may have. So today we have a special guest, Patrick Odom, and his company is Diamond Leadership Solution. Website is www.dleadershipsolution.com. That's www.dleadershipsolution.com. And he's going to tell us a little bit more about what his business is, what his company is, and what they do. Patrick?
Well, thank you. First of all, thank you for having me on Fun Fact Fridays. This is super cool. Diamond Leadership Solution is a company built to help others with communication. We believe that interpersonal communication is vital to effective teamwork, effective relationships, anything that we do. A lot of us are probably feeling the impacts of communication or the lack thereof with this COVID-19, being locked in with your family. So if you're not able to communicate, then tensions can rise up. So I spent a little bit about me. I spent a little over 21 years in the military. I retired, active duty military. I retired from the United States Air Force. And I had an opportunity to be a part of some great leadership teams and lead great people. And the one thing that helped us out was being able to effectively communicate. So I was introduced to a program called Everything Disc. And I was introduced to this at a leadership conference. And we went through it. I learned more about myself. I learned more about others. And I had my aha moment on how to lead better through communication. And I actually got upset because I was like, all right, I'm 16 years into my career and I'm just now getting this in-depth of information and on this. So I was pretty ecstatic and I said, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Once I retired, I actually started my own business and that we're talking about now.
Okay. And so what is the DISC Solutions? What is that?
So the
like
DISC solution.
Yeah, if someone wanted to call you and say, hey, I heard you do the DISC Solutions thing, what is that?
Right. So DISC is one of the, I guess you call it methodologies or theories on people and how we work. What DISC does is it measures our tendencies and the things that we like to do. It measures your tendencies and it also measures your pretty much your personality traits. So with that, you have 4 different traits that everyone has. You have the D, which is dominance, the I, which is influence, the S, which is steadiness, and the C, which is conscientiousness. If you take a look at everyone we're probably about 25, we're talking about all of the population, you probably have 25% D, I, S, and C, and all of that good stuff. What we do with Diamond Leadership Solutions is we help you find out where your most natural style is, and then we help you not to change yourself, because there is no changing you. However, it's to help you understand who you are, why you are the way you are, and then help you understand other people, why they are, and we all communicate better, which equals to effective teamwork and all that stuff.
Okay, cool. So understand how you are. So is this something that like families could do, or just businesses? Like,
yes,
maybe could I do this to find out, okay, you know what, this family member is really bugging me. Could we do this? Like, you know what, for Thanksgiving, you guys, let's all do this to see how we can work better with each other. Would that be something that helps, or should this be kept more for businesses to do?
No, that's like just like we talked about. I mentioned just a little bit earlier with this COVID-19, where everyone's home. This is definitely targeted for everyone, to include family members. I have the opportunity to have my better half on the line with us, Latasha, and we have done this with each other. And I tell you, this tool has, in my opinion, helped us leaps and bounds with our communication. And I'll let her speak to it, you know, and ask if that's true to her.
I have to unmute. Yeah, it's true. So after doing the finding out which style I was, it felt really good to know that my style is okay. Me being steady is perfectly fine with being the way that I am, because Patrick, he's an I, and so he's just all energetic. And so sometimes you can kind of compare yourself with other folks. But when we did the styles and you kind of see where you are on the disc model, it was just great to see that it showed me how to better accept him and him to accept me. And then my favorite part is the little app, Everything Disc, where it gives you tips on if we want to work on a team building thing together, if we're going to work on a project together, what's the best way for me to work with a person with an I style. And so those were the things that I liked the most. And vice versa, it would show him when you're dealing with me, problem solving. If he's trying to solve a problem or conflict resolution. Remember, when you're working with Tasha, she's an S, so give her time to be able to, you know, express herself. Don't just want a quick response. Give her a minute. Don't be so, you know, eager for a reply. Just, I like those tools. And so I have to tell him, or I used to have to tell him, go back and look at your disc.
And so it really, looks like everybody froze up. So it could be something useful for couples, families. Hello.
Go further with that, you have to build your relationships. So an individual who's more self-aware is likely to be more aware of their surroundings and what they need to do with others around them in their relationships. So we're talking about emotional intelligence and helping there.
So now, is this something that, like if a business or a company, or, you know, just a whole company, like a Fortune 500 company, from your small to your large, is this something that you go out and you teach them, or is it something that they have to buy, or do you have a kit or webinars or something to help with that?
Right. Well, COVID-19 has shown, I believe, all of us that it's time for us to really take advantage of our technology and begin to do more web-based trainings. So we are in the process of looking to see how we can reach out and touch people and businesses during this time. Prior to COVID-19, we were going out and we were teaching hands-on training with businesses. We've had an opportunity to work with a small business, and we've had an opportunity to work with a very large, it wouldn't be Fortune 500, but a very large non-for-profit that it went very well. They appreciated it. They took the twos, and they're really rocking and rolling with it. So we're excited.
Well, it sounds like an awesome program, especially during these times now where so many things have changed. And then when we go back to, well, I don't think we'll ever go back to the lifestyles that we had prior to this, but everybody, when you all come back together, this just sounds like something that will help everybody to understand the different circumstances in which they was in and help you to build back up that team base in order to start building up from where you are today.
That is correct. That is correct. Starting at ground zero. Hitting refresh. Yes.
That sounds pretty cool. Anything else that you like to share about Diamond Leadership Solution?
If there's any questions, if anyone has any inquiries about having us come and support you, or any other further questions, you can reach out to me at podom@dleadershipsolution.com. We're eager to speak with anyone who's interested. I love it. I love what I do. I love people, and I love helping people get to where they need to be in any type of relationship through communication. So.
Well, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much to Patrick and Tasha Odom with Diamond Leadership Solutions. We will post their contact information under the video.
And one quick thing, you know, if you call Patrick and he comes out, you may get a nice little pin.
That is true. I see it. I see it clearly. I see it clearly there. Yes.
He has her Diamond Leadership Solution pin.
I see it. You know what? Earlier I need to check my eyes too. Yeah, I see it. There you go. Woo, woo. DLS in the house.
Look.
Yeah, it is. I see it. I see it.
Representing.
Right? Let me see here. You see up top in the background too, right over my right shoulder.
Yeah. Yep. That's nice.
DLS.
Look. Look. I want that big one.
So I have a picture I want to show. Who knows what this is?
It's the Goodyear blimp.
It's the Goodyear blimp. Did you know that this is also a bird? The Goodyear blimp is also a bird. It is the exactfact.com says that Redondo Beach, which is a coastal city situated near the Goodyear blimp's home airport in Carson, California, they passed a resolution in 1983 to make the blimp its official bird. Now, this is a blimp, right? So how can a blimp be considered a bird? I mean, it flies, but it's not a living thing like a bird with wings. But they adopted this and they signed a resolution that the Goodyear blimp is their bird, that city's bird.
Wow. And you know, the Goodyear blimp, it carries, well, you see that, you know, you can travel on that. You know, when you're at football
down here.
games and everything, and it goes by and you see people up under it, you know, like sightseeing.
If you look down here.
It can be a bird. You know, what are those things called? On the Flintstones, it's called a pterodactyl, and they can pick people
Pterodactyl.
fly away with you. So
I thought that was weird though. I was like, really? It was adopted as the city bird.
And the blimp takes air, right? It's a hot air balloon pretty much, right? It's not, isn't it?
Yes.
yeah.
Right. It's a machine, like a car, hot air balloon, airplane, not a living creature like
Yeah, it's not a bird. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
that one was different.
it's a bird. It's a plane.
It's the Goodyear blimp.
It's the blimp.
You know what? I think I would have liked to be a fly on the wall when they made that decision to, you know, to see what was going on.
What was the argument to prove their point
Right.
and get that settled? Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
So
crazy.
that one. We have a new feature we're gonna try today. And I'm going to send a poll out and a question. And you guys will have 30 seconds to answer this question, and then we will show the results. Ready?
Ready.
There we go.
Does it show you who answered? Because I don't like being wrong.
It doesn't show me who answers. It just shows
Is
me
there
the
a prize
number
if
of
I'm
people
right?
that have answered.
Right. Okay.
There's no prize.
You get bragging rights.
Okay.
5 seconds.
Well, if I'm wrong,
One
I'll give you
person
that.
hasn't voted. Okay, there we go. 5 of 5. So here are the results.
So I take it red is wrong? Or is red just the most?
So the most people said weightless. Uh-oh. You guys still see the results?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay. So the answer is researchers have found, and these facts come from usgs.gov, G-O-V. Researchers have found that a single cloud weighs about 1.1 million pounds.
You were
See?
wrong. It's 1.1 million pounds.
1.1 million pounds.
Oh, because it's holding all that water?
Yeah. And that
Got it.
answers the question, how do you know? Because I'm like, how do they know how much it weighs? And it was,
Well,
it was calculated. What'd you say?
How do they know the size of the cloud?
Well, this is saying the average cloud weighs 1.1 million pounds. They took the water density of a cloud and multiplied it by its value. And it says that the cloud, even though it weighs that much, it can still float because the air below it is even heavier than that. So it doesn't stop it from floating, even though it's 1.1 million pounds, the amount of pressure from all of the air weighs more than that, so it doesn't sink.